in debt to the point where they need to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. How do they pay a lawyer to do it for them? A good question. Oh, and also, how much does it cost? Another good question. Let's tackle the question about cost first. There's a court filing fee, which is usually paid to your lawyer, and then the lawyer pays that fee to the court when the case is filed. Changes from time to time, but currently the nationwide court filing fee for a Chapter 7 is $338. Not too bad. The legal fee for your attorney can vary, and there is no set fee for a Chapter 7. Depends on the complexity level and how much legal work will be involved. However, for a run-of-the-mill Chapter 7 case in Western Pennsylvania, you're usually looking at between $1,000 and $2,000. My firm usually ends up charging right around $1,500. Again, this can go up or down based on how much is going on, and there are, of course, instances where the fee can be more or less, but that's a pretty good number to have in mind. Next, a Chapter 7 is generally a flat fee that is paid up front prior to filing. In fact, except in certain situations, the courts require that the legal fee be paid prior to filing. So you may be thinking, well, that's actually not too bad, but how does someone that's broke and in a lot of debt even come up with that amount? It's actually usually pretty easy. In general, people don't get into debt to the point where they need to file a bankruptcy case without actually paying on that debt for a long time before bankruptcy becomes necessary. The minimum monthly payments for someone who needs to file a bankruptcy case might be $500 a month, $1,000 a month, or $2,000 a month, or even more. After consultation with a bankruptcy attorney, if the legal advice is to file a Chapter 7, the attorney will also very likely advise you to immediately halt making those monthly payments. Continuing to pay the debt right before filing a Chapter 7 is like flushing the money down the drain or handing it out on the street. That debt is all about to be eliminated. All of a sudden, without paying that debt, voila, after a month or two, you have built up the funds to pay to get the case filed. Further, just because the fees for Chapter 7 need to be paid up front and prior to filing, it doesn't mean that they need to be paid in one lump sum. Most of our clients make a few payments over time in order to reach the amount needed to file. We keep a running tally, and when you're paid up, it's time to get the paperwork done and file the case. As always, there are different sets of circumstances that require different fees and maybe a different approach than was just detailed. But the vast majority of the time, the fees and the costs work exactly as I just described. One thing is for certain. At our office, the consultation is always 100% free. So if you think a Chapter 7 might be right for you, call my office. With our experience, why go anywhere else?